All right, guys, welcome back to another video here in frozen Pennsylvania. Last day here, getting ready to head back to North Carolina, wearing some LS Nasty gear. If you haven't gone to lsnasty.com, first link in the description below. We got hats, socks. I'm wearing the socks right now. They're actually extremely comfortable. Shirts, hoodies. We got ugly Christmas sweaters. We got boxers. We got it all. We got the fries that'll cross your eyes. We got posters. We got stickers. Go to lsnasty.com, first link in the description below, and pick up some merchandise. We also have a monthly subscription to our swag boxes, which you can get a bunch of merchandise at a discounted rate and get exclusive stuff only through the swag boxes. And they're sick because I don't even have a lot of that merchandise. So like I see people at the track and I'm like, hey, where'd you get that shirt? And they're like, from your swag box. I'm like, I'm slacking, so I'm gonna do better. But yeah, I got hoodies with this design on it too. Pretty sick. It's got the American flag on the back. Can't beat it. But back again today doing kind of like a reaction video. I kind of like doing these videos. If you guys like watching them, I'll do more. When we get into the technical stuff, I could literally do, I could probably do like a 20-minute video just on a burnout because there's a lot of stuff going on. But we're throwing it back right now to the glory days of the John Doc YouTube channel, the Boosted Rooster. So we've had some ups and downs with this car, a lot of trial and error, and we're going to go over a couple, I got like three main incidents, you could say, that kind of pop out in my head. And the first one here, it's kind of like a good learning experience. The Boosted Rooster, I attribute a lot of my driving skill to having some seat time in this car. It was the perfect car. Didn't make a ton of horsepower, rode some wheelies, it got sideways. It was a good driving car, but that's like, it was like the trainer for me. It's where I learned how to drive and I learned how to hopefully do what I'm supposed to. So shout out to the Boosted Rooster, the OG. We're actually going to bring a car like this back with Hank, which is what I'm working on now. I got a new Edge Mustang, twin turbo, 408. It's got some TCAM machine work on there, so you know it's going to fly. Force inductions, turbos, TISS Fab supplying all of the materials, titanium exhaust. Like, this thing's going to be the Boosted Rooster to a whole nother level in a new Edge Mustang. So we're going to try to bring it back because the car was so fun. I mean, it was just an awesome street car, race car, great at testing 2 nights. Like, it was just a load of fun. So let's get into it. The first one we got going on is Galop Motorsports Park. This was towards the end of the Boosted Rooster's life. This is kind of the end of the life for the Boosted Rooster with us. We then sold it, went up to Michigan, passed a couple hands, and I think it's still out there somewhere. But you'll see in this video, it has some sort of backfire issue. It was on stock computer when we had it. It had that Lingenfelter 24 to 58 tooth reluctor conversion box or whatever, and it gave us nothing but problems the whole time. At this point in time, the Terminator was not out, so you either put it on HOLLEY HP or you ran the stock computer, and we didn't really have any issues with the stock computer other than this. So we just, every once in a while, we'd have this issue, and it created a great learning experience for me. And then the pop. All right, we'll watch the in-car quick. We'll kind of break it down. All right, so if you see the little blue gauge, that is the boost gauge here. This thing was not extremely sporty coming up on the chip. It was like a 10-to-1 compression, 383 stroker, 88 millimeter turbo. It's pretty basic run-of-the-mill. You get pampered running the methanol cars with the real high compression because they get on the chip like that. So if you watch the boost gauge as it's getting up on the chip, you could already see it go up, and as soon as you let go of the button, you will see it jump up to whatever amount of dome pressure. Right below that, the little green thing, that's our AMS 2000. That was our boost controller, CO2 boost controller, same one that I run in the cow. Grab the brake. So little fireball action, and what that is losing crank signal, and it is not the best for a motor, and it still runs, as you guys will hear. But if you look at the boost gauge spikes. It's just got, it's backfiring through the motor, it's backfiring through the exhaust. It's just firing random cylinders at this point in time. It's very important that if your car's breaking up or doing something like that, you get out of the throttle. You would not believe how many times I see people at the racetrack. They go and they make a pass and it starts breaking up like that. And it's okay if it breaks up like that because you got to figure things out. If you have a bad sensor like that, it's going to happen. If the tune-up's kind of off, it's going to happen. But as a driver, you cannot just leave your foot in it because you will blow it up. So if I stayed in this thing, it probably would have chunked the rods out of it at some point. But as soon as it starts popping and banging, you got to get off. You got to go back, look at your data log, try to diagnose what's going on. I see people at the track all the time. They just hold it to the bottom, and they're like, I'm running the 8th mile, or I'm running the quarter mile, whether the thing's happy or not. And it'll pop 2 or 3 times, and then there'll be white smoke everywhere, and it sends the rods out the bottom. So you can actually save yourself a lot of time and a lot of money by, I don't know if you'd call it erring on the side of caution, but if it sounds pissed, it's probably pissed, so get out of it. You see the boost gauge go flying up there? So I shut it off, put it in neutral, and pull over because I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. So we'll watch it again one more time, and you guys can really see how the boost gauge is going crazy. There's fireballs everywhere. It's not good. It's not good. So everyone out there, if you're driving a car, aftermarket computer, stock computer, turbo, starts backfiring or popping, just get out of it. All right, so the next one that we got, now I start getting good. That one was your informational segment of this video. So now we go back to the early boosted Rooster days. We had a Huron Speed Turbo kit, hung a 118 millimeter turbo, unsupported, unbraced. We just literally hanging off manifolds, put 118 millimeter on there, and hit the road. So listen to this thing in the burnout. In the burnout, this is when we had a 427 in there. To the wood. It was a low compression 427 on E85, not set up right with this turbo. It was like a G-trim turbo. It was like not happy. You do your burnout on the floor. It was barely struggling. So I believe I had a bump box issue right here. So see me trying to bump in, doesn't bump in. And I'm just like, damn. All right, send the other guy. All right. So this is very important. Before we make our next pass, we've already preheated the oven. It's up to 400 degrees. The transmission's pissed. Every time you put that thing on the brake, especially with this converter was too tight for the application. The turbo was way too big. It took forever to get up on the chip. Anytime you're on the brake, foot on the ground, it is putting heat in that transmission. So I already went through it once, you know. Now, no cool down time, no external transcooler on the setup. We go to do it again. And it is absolute hell putting this thing on the chip, as you guys can hear. And the results may vary. It's painful to listen to. Converter much too tight. Here's the out car. The dent on the side. The converter's so tight. No flash off the brake. Just like rides out. And then we have problems.
Oh, whoa, Ben.
All right, backstory here. We're at the track. It was Ben, Wes, and Brad. Once I get this thing stopped on the big end, they come through, drive the smart car down track, come through the smoke probably at like 60, because they don't know what happened. I didn't really know what happened. All I knew it was not good. They forgot Wes was hanging off the back, and Wes was white as a ghost because he about got sung off the smart car riding on the tailgate going 60 miles an hour. Probably the funniest thing ever. But we'll go to the in-car here, and you can see the in-car. This is right after you go through the traps. The transmission actually got so hot it melted the cooler lines. We had some eBay transmission cooler lines on there. Hot transmission fluid coming everywhere, up really going through like the shifter boot area into the car. Not a good scene. You guys can tell I'm not enjoying it. I'm just chilling right there. What the hell is this? It smells terrible. Terrified of fire. Didn't want to breathe it. That was rough. Yeah, not a good day there at the track. Best worst case scenario though, no real damage, just replace a cooler line and we were good to go. So keep in mind, everyone, transmission cooler temps, or transmission temps, I should say. If you just keep putting this thing on the chip, if you're in the pits and you just keep putting this thing on the chip, you're hurting your transmission. Temperature kills transmissions. You got to keep them cool. You got to keep them happy. I try to get on the chip as little as possible. Like we never put this thing on the chip in the pits. We never put it on the chip at the track. We get it dialed in. We have some good data on two-step and everything like that for the cars, so we know what's going to make boost-wise, and we go make a pass. Because it's doing it repeated back at one after another, raises hell. So, all right, we go over to my next clip. Glot Motorsports Park, test and tune. Already did my burnout. Talking shit right there. Karma is about to hit me. I know, I forgot to strap my helmet up. Not good. Not good. So we had this, I don't know, the bump box in this thing was temperamental for a while until we got it figured out. So you see me trying to bump in, no bump box. So I pull all the way in, let him go. All right, go to the out car. I do want to say something here. From this angle, this car is pretty good looking. Sat really good, ran really good. We can get to pull wheelies whenever. But when we bought the car, I didn't know any better. This was early on in my racing career, and the guy said that it had a 9-inch rear end, and I stuck my head in there, and I saw it had some narrowed wheels on there. I said, I don't have no 10-bolt. It's got a 9-inch, and we get that thing back to the shop, and it's an 8.8. So with the 8.8, it had that factory U-joint, I guess, which is pretty weak, and you guys will see right here. Drive shaft gone. This thing was moving pretty good too. Hans engages. Hold on, we gotta go back and look at that. The Hans literally engaged. Whiplash.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh.
It's so embarrassing.
No.
So embarrassing. We were going to the track like every week and breaking something different for like a month straight. Just 4 weeks in a row. We'd go out there to break something, go out there, break something again. Go out there, break something again. Instant karma. That's what I get for shaking my head. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go damn 540 out here on a test and tune night, like feeling real good. And then pow, just get hit with karma. So now, from now on, when most of the guys at the track, they know we race a lot, so they know us. We're friendly with them. We'll bring them some food. So when we come up there, they'll like, you know, we're always goofing off. We're out there trying to have fun. And now I'm like, if I see them, I'm like, I'm not going to look at you. I'm not going to do nothing stupid because karma's going to come around and get me. So you can hear my man Wes come up here.
What is he saying?
He said he's busy. Y'all trying to set him up. Y'all want him to run.
Oh God, I knew. Exactly
I still have
what it was, but
nightmares
good God.
of that exact drive shaft breakage. All right, guys, so that's a wrap on this video. Some boosted rooster love, much needed. Excited to have a vehicle to kind of fill the boosted rooster's place on the channel here again soon. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Heading back down to North Carolina, regularly scheduled videos will be back like normal. Hope everyone had a great Christmas holiday and is ready to get back to work, because I know I'm ready to get some stuff knocked out, go do some racing, split some wigs, crack some skulls. And I don't know, I have the LS Nasty YouTube channel, which I'd appreciate if you guys all went down. First link in the description below, click it and subscribe to that. I might do more of these reaction style videos on the LS Nasty channel. I know I want to do them with me and Phil because, you know, Ebony and Ivory reactions would definitely be a good segment there because Phil is pretty funny. And I already got 2 videos that I know I want Phil to react to, but then I'm thinking about reacting to other people's videos. Just not that I'm any holy grail of racing, but it's my YouTube channel, my input. If you guys want to see me react to a video, if you have any questions, if we could help you guys understand anything, that'd be awesome. So I'm just out here trying to have fun, make some content, and hopefully provide some good content for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, comment, like, subscribe. Go down, smash that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.